Read this comment and let's talk about it. It might look small, but it is voluminous. Yes, now. In every conversation where there is identity crisis, where there is Igbo or tribal discussion, the first shade people will throw at you is that Igbo does not have leaders. And they will even go as far as making an instant like, if they have a leader, what's in the man they cannot doing? Da, 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 da. Calm down. Let's talk about it. Yes, Igbo does not have a leader. In quotes, Igbo does not have one single person that everybody is listening to. But is it only Igbos? Yes. That is why you should listen to me. The question I will be asking in this video, 99.9% people will not want to attend to it because it will hit your foundation. Is it only Igbo that does not have a leader? Tell me who is an Hausa leader. Tell me who is an Yoruba leader. Because you don't know. But you will think that Yoruba has a leader. No. Yoruba as a name does not have a single leader. But every kingdom in Yoruba has a leader. The Oyo have their own leader. The Ife have their own leader. The Jabus have their own leader. The Lori have their own leader. Whether you call it Caliphate or you call it Oba or you call it Oni, every kingdom has their own leader. The fact that they come together and work as one does not mean that the other people who does not come together does not have a leader. Just as Yoruba have their different leaders, the Igbos also have their different leaders. But for the fact that you think that like a Benin or an Egala has an Ata and Benin has Oba, Igbo people must have like that. No, everybody are not born and created the same way. Yes, and that's why we use the word Igbo. Igbo does not necessarily mean that they don't have a king. My village has a king. Tobi of Chubo, Obichuku Maleze. You understand me? We have a king. And apart from my king, we have other title men that are occupying different positions. The Iyase, the Odogun, the Uwolo. We have the Zendenzos, the Ekpalas, that are ruling different quarters. And if you come to a quarter, we have the Okpalas that are ruling different quarters. Onye Chiobe. And it comes by age. Yes. The Ukwani people are still the one retaining that cultural heritage that Igbo people have as their leader. Diokpala Ukwu Keze. That is a title in Ukwani. Diokpala Ukwu Keze. Meaning that the eldest man is older than the king. He is bigger than the king. He is superior to the king. That is how Igbo clan are built. Igbo clan are built by the oldest person rule the place. That is how he built. However, the question I want to ask you that you don't want to attend, you that is claiming that you have a king, what is the achievement of your society by having that king? Because when you throw this shade, tell us about Igbo's leadership, what has your leaders done for you that you want to throw shade on Igbos? What has the leaders put money in your pocket? Let me tell you, Dubai is not a country. Dubai is a state in UAE. Dubai is not ruled politically. Dubai is ruled by a prince. A prince. The prince of Dubai. This prince is a ruler and a king in Dubai. Do you see the achievement? Tell me the achievement of your king in your place. Yes, that's what I mean. This is the question I'm asking you. What have you achieved? You that have a king, what has he done for you politically, economically, sociologically, and financially? Has he put money in your pocket? Has he developed your place? Has he made you better than us? Today, Igbos in Domarat are the richest tribe in Africa. What has their king done to make you people in the map? That's why I said the question I will ask, none of you want to answer it. Once you understand it, then throwing shade is of no use. You are just making caricature of yourself. You are just disgracing your own people. You just come online and be saying, Igbo people does not have a king. Who has your king helped? What is the achievement of having a king when the king is of no use? I mean, am I trying to insult the kings? No. But I'm trying to tell you they are of no use. No king in Nigeria has ever made the society to benefit anything. It is just for their selfish interest. Some king or the emirs in Sokoto, their people are suffering, but they have oil well in Niger Delta. Some king are driving jeep, but there are poor people living in their gates begging food. When the state government bring investment, share, or when the politicians is corrupt, share money, give them, they keep quiet and start singing praise of the politician. What has your king done for you? What have you benefited from it? When you ask questions, you don't just ask it. See, you can only ask questions when you have an evidence of achievement that you can use to prove. Not when you just ask questions because you want to throw a shade to somebody doing better than you. Igbo does not have a king because you don't hear one Igbo king shouting he's like Oba or he's like Emir of Sokoto. Is that what you mean? Is that what you call a king? What has your king done for you? Igbo Nweze does not mean that we don't have, but Igbo as a word does not have a king, just like Yoruba does not have a king. Who will Yoruba claim that is their king? If they point one for a corner, the Yoruba in Oyo will quarrel with him. He's not superior. The Oni will quarrel with him. So do they have? If one emir in Sokoto claim that he's the entire king of the whole Fulani, what of the one in Kwara? What of the one in Zamfara? What of the one in Kano? That's the problem. Do they have? But when you come to Igbo people, you want to throw a shade. Igbo does not have a king. You want to use your small community to compare with an Igbo that have different kingdoms inside them. Do you know how many kingdoms conglomerate to become an Igbo? Do you know? You cannot use it to compare. You cannot fraction Igbo like that to say that Igbo does not have a king. You cannot. The Onitsha have an Obi. The Oka has a leader. The Aguleri has an Eze. The Ngwa people, the Udi people, the Nsukka people have a leader. These are superior mentality that makes you think that your king is better than others. What has your king done for you? That is when you can be able to say you are better than others because you have a king. If your king is speaking for you in a case where it matters, if your city are being developed, if your city are being governed, if insecurity and not your place, and the decisions are made because your king stand for it. In Benin today, boys are being tried in court. Has the Oba stopped it? Has it? And other people kidnap, ritual taking place. Has the Oba stopped it? That is the truth. So when you give credit and be throwing shade, Igbo does not do this thing, you are making it look as if you're old. The problem we have in Nigeria is that people will have a problem in their house. They won't talk about it, but they will point a finger to others. Show me one family that does not have issues. Show me one family. I'm not even talk of village that does not have issue. Every village has a criminal and a prostitute among them. I mean, indeed, not be say visitors. Every village has one person that is a criminal, a thief, hardened one, and one prostitute. But no, you won't talk about your village. You just carry Igbo people for head. Igbo people do this, Igbo people do that. Show me one village. I know they talk of even local government. Your village, even if 11,000 people, even there must, and I'm not talking of one thief. You must have 2, 3, 4 thieves in your village. 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 prostitutes. You have village daughters that are doing a shower and professional, they are not hiding it. Tell me, Is there any village that does not have one criminal? I mean, indigene, son of the soil, that the father will be shouting, I don't know where I can get this pikin, no, he don't they disgrace me. In every community, there's a criminal. But none of you will talk about handle your own. It's just about Igbo people do this, Igbo people do that. That criminal in your village, is he not stealing from your people? Has your king been able to handle the issue? That prostitute in your village, is he not sleeping around with the people of your village too? Has your king been able to solve the issue? I'm out of here, Joe.